Hi, this is Dreama, and today we are doing a client reading, and it is a how does he or she feel about me relationship reading. Now, I know who the client is and they know who they are, but I won't be saying their name in this video. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these just a little bit. I've already shuffled them quite a bit before I turned the camera on, but my camera for some reason only runs for a few minutes and wants to quit. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these. Today we're going to be using the Tarot of Dreams. That's what this is. It's one of the decks that I connect really well with, and I think it'll work well for this reading. We're going to be using a 3-card spread, and once I get them laid out, I will explain what each position is going to mean, okay? Move these out of the way. Now, the card on my far left, this card is what I call the sex card. This card will represent how the person feels sexually towards the client, if they're attracted to them, and in what way, and things like that. The middle card is what I call the connection card. Now, this card actually, what it does is it will help us understand what kind of, if any, spiritual or emotional kind of connection that this person has with the client. And lastly is what I call the love card. Now, this card actually, what it's going to help us understand is, does this person love, or what kind of feelings do they have for the client? Okay. Now I'm going to start on the far left with the sex card. Okay. And we have the Lovers. Now, this is an interesting card because to me, this card is about love. It's also about intimacy, about sex. What I'm getting from this card is that this person does actually have a lot of fantasies and things like that regarding the client. It seems as though they have a very healthy sexual appetite, and that they clearly want to have sex with the client. So it looks like that's pretty much really a good card for the sex card to help us, because the Lover's card is not just about love. The Lover's card is, to me, what I'm getting is that this is about ecstasy, about just an enjoyable sexual experience, okay? Now, the center card, this one is, like I said, this is the connection card. So this one will help us with the emotional and spiritual connection that this person may have with the client. And we have the Ace of Swords. Now, this is an interesting card because, as you can kind of see, it's actually one sword with some wings on it. It's a really powerful card. This is a card when it comes to, as far as, relationships and things like that. It's a powerful card. To me, it is. It kind of tells me that this person, as far as a spiritual connection or emotional connection that they have, is that they do have that connection to the client. However, that connection is causing them a great deal of stress, almost overwhelming. There's something going on in this person's life that is causing them stress, because they do have feelings for the client, but there are some obstacles in the way and some things that are causing this person a lot of stress. That's kind of what I'm getting. Okay. And lastly is the love card, what I call the love card. Basically, it's about feelings. Okay. And we have the Two of Wands. Now, this is an interesting card because, to me, as you might be able to see, there's doorways, 2 doorways up here, and there's a path leading up with 2 wands. What I'm getting from this card is that they do love the client, but they are torn. There's something else going on in their life that is causing this person to feel like they're at a crossroads, to feel like they have to make some sort of choice, okay? And whatever this choice is, it's a very stressful situation. Although they do enjoy fantasizing and thinking about, and they really want to have sex with this client, and they may have already had sex with the client, and it's very enjoyable. They are spiritually and emotionally attached to the client, but there are obstacles in the way, and those obstacles are causing a lot of stress. And then finally, the connection card is the card that says that they are emotionally attached. They do love the client, but there's something else in their life that is going on that makes them feel as if they have to choose between the client and something or someone else. Okay. And what I'm getting is, until they make this choice, I don't see that this relationship is going to get any better. They have a choice to make, and when this person does make the choice, of course, then, things will either go forward or not, depending on their choice. But right now, that person is at a crossroads, and they have not made a decision yet as to what they need to do. Okay? All right, that does conclude my reading for today, and I would like to thank everyone for joining me, and to please join me again.